What's going on, famous innocent and motivated educator Lucky Murray back with another Gamecock news update tonight, actually, real time. I was wrapping up on Twitter trying to get some interviews for the Patreon, and I saw this article from Barstool going after Shane Beamer, and I thought it was a very interesting conversation that I want to bring to you. So without further ado, we're going to read the article. We're going to listen to the snippet that they're saying. We're going to give us our honest opinion because clearly people are trying to go after Shane Beamer. They don't necessarily like the overall perspective, not perspective, but they do not like the awareness that he's bringing to the South Carolina brand. They don't like the clout that he's gaining, the attention that he's gaining. That's the word I was looking for from the national media outlet. So Barstool is a sports blog. They start off as a blog, but now they do a whole bunch of stuff, podcasts, all that good stuff. So let's look into this real quick, right? So it says, good news, South Carolina fans. You were 10-2 last year, according to this brand new statistic backed by Elite Analysis. So let's listen to what Shane Beamer was saying.
We had ups and downs last year, but I want to say that we won the fourth quarter and I think it was 10 of 12 games maybe, so we just continue to get better and we don't worry about the score and we just keep playing. So that was the message in that huddle on Saturday afternoon.
So this is out of context, right? As far as he was answering the question, he was giving a statistic, and it was not a statistic that was an official statistic. He was basically saying, hey, listen, guys, when you are a team on the rise, you have to celebrate small wins, right? So this is what the article says. We're probably not going to, yeah, man. Let's read this. It says, it's pathetic. Shane Beamer is 8-8 so far at South Carolina and 3-7 in the SEC. That's not going to stop him from bragging about being 10-2 in the fourth quarter. Remember, that whole snippet was taken out of context, but let's keep going. I mean, hey, anytime you can beat Missouri 14-7 in the fourth quarter but lose 31-28, you have to. Anytime you can brag about beating Georgia 7-0 in the fourth quarter but lose 40-13, it's a no-brainer. That's how you show South Carolina is not an elite program. Ouch! It's why they are like the fifth best program in the SEC right now. Okay, I'm all for analytics. There's a huge need for them in sports. This is not analytic. This is not adding confidence to your program. This is basically saying, hey, we're really good against backups. We're also been not winning the game, but winning the fourth quarter. We don't care about the score. Actually, Beamer even says that don't care about the score. You can't say that out loud. Save this sort of talk for your locker room because there's no one out here defending you. Not only that, his math is apparently wrong. Right? Right? So they give the stats, right? So he says this, Sykes, man, what happened to South Carolina? They were good at one point. They were always decent. Now it's like I expect to beat them as a Kentucky fan, which was crazy to say out loud a few years back. What is that? Who wrote the story? Regs, right there, wrote the story. If you click on him and see where he at. Blogger machine on college basketball, NBA, and other shenanigans. My headline game is a work in progress. Keeping the sports at Barstool. Sports Kentucky grad. You see this? He's a Kentucky homer. So, let's just break this down real quick, man. That's the article. Let's break this down real quick. A few things that I want to say. Number one, the haters will hate. I'm not deterred as far as what this brother had to say on Barstool and the fact that he took a session because Shane Beamer was saying a particular stat. That in the big scheme of things, Shane Beamer know that it doesn't matter if you win or lose, if you win the fourth quarter but lose the game. I think when you're a program that has been in the deeps, that South Carolina has been in the last few years, you got to take more victories. And he was just off the top of his head saying something. It's not like he had a piece of paper and was going to say, hey, in the fourth quarter, we won every fourth quarter, right? I think that you're starting to see people try to deframe not only Shane Beamer's character, but what South Carolina football and what South Carolina football is all about. And the season ain't over, people. The season ain't over. I want him to keep that same energy if we go to Kentucky and beat the Wildcats, because we have the team to do so. And if we beat Kentucky, guess what? They're a top 10 team. Would you say we're the fifth best team now when we beat Kentucky? I mean, after losing to Georgia, how you think we're going to look against Charlotte? How you think we're going to look against State? How you think we're going to look against Texas A&M? So when people are talking, I'm not listening to the haters, man. Barstool wants clicks. So guess what they're going to do? They're going to write an article trying to rev up the Gamecocks fans and, hey, listen, the only thing you did was let us understand one thing. Keep that same energy, as young people say, when we beat Kentucky. Keep that same energy when we're 7-8 wins. And we are, in a pretty nice bowl game. But I'm just the man behind the camera, man. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Haters gonna hate, man, like I said before. And you be the judge, man. All these people hating, Scott Fisher the other day, Barstool today, it's going to be the same people congratulating when we are, achieving. And guess what, man? 8-8, 2-2, 1-2. By the end of next week, we'll be 3-2, with the chance to go 4 wins. But y'all let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Get this entertainer, motivator, educator, and please don't forget all 3. Like you, Murray, back with another Gamecock news update today. Barstool's hating on the Gamecocks, but no worries, because Shane Beamer and that coaching staff and those players understand, listen, it's go time. You let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. But like always, it's the next time, people.